Yeah, she moves around.
You got a rag?
Can you see that? No, you can't yet. It's too much. Oh, there it is. There we go.
She's still.
Just two guys.
Two gays?
Two
Gays.
dudes.
Just guys being dudes.
Did you want me to film this? Is this why you give it to me? This thing's so tidy compared to mine.
Windshield?
No. No, the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you gotta put this down yet?
I don't know. I think this might be going on. Alright, so we clean this up, and it's not the greatest. This looks alright, but the bottom here is very pitted. It's definitely not show quality, but it's definitely cool old chrome. Weathered chrome. Unfortunately, well, I guess it kind of matches the hinges that I got. This is the best spot. Unfortunately, no one will ever see that. But you know, it's kind of what we're working with there.
What are you doing tonight?
No, we're just kind of chipping away. Get one thing done, you're one step closer. Even if it's just bending this end straight. I'm gonna hold the torch. Pretty much.
Support the Rumblers.
Left and right a little bit.
Good and hot. On a flipper? Give her a go.
Straight it up for all intents and purposes. And after this later. I think the other one's crooked too. Alright everybody, finally back on the 32 3-window coupe. So, let's see what we got going on here as of late. Sorry for the wind. It's really humid. Need the fan. So, I had a friend Dave over and we're kind of messing with the doors. Needless to say, that is gonna be a whole nother project. Like, I know you guys know already that all I have is crappy skins and Brookville inners that were not fully stamped out. So there's nothing, that's the only hole in it really. There's nothing there. And we kind of put the inner in here. We straightened out a couple hinges that were all tweaked out. Fixed those up. But when we like kind of pushed everything and got it nice and even here, it was a whole beads width above where this bead's supposed to be. And like the width is way off. It's gonna be an undertaking to say the least to get a door to fit this hole. I'm probably gonna have to add material to the edge, some places, some not. I might have to pie cut some of the inner. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. So I'm not, that's gonna be literally last. I might even drive it before I figure out the doors. It's that bad. And I've like, maybe when I get my, maybe I'll try to fit the stock door back in the hole. I'll have to grab it from upstairs because I have no idea why it's that bad, because I got a stock A-pillar foot. Well, it's Brookville, but you know, I cut it exactly where it needs to be and it's bolted in like factory. This is the biggest issue here. They like lean the post back here instead of like down here where they're supposed to. So that's not helping at all. But this post I built from an original 3-window wood post and mounted it by this foot that Race had made from an original foot. So that one's to spec. This is made to spec. And I put the holes in this to spec where this belonged. So I don't know how exactly it got messed up. But, you know, obviously we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And, like, the old holes, the old cutouts in the sheet metal line up with my, you know, cutouts for the hinges. So I don't understand how it's that bad. Like, I don't think I put this in the wrong place because I kind of put it up to where this angle met this. So I don't know what's going on there. So all that blabbing to say, I'm gonna go around the other side and work on the A-pillar because it came in. So yes, you heard right. Oh, baby. Ow, ow. Look at that. Well, you can't really see it, but here's the A-post. I have a couple burrs in my hand. So yeah, this is cool. Put it in just like I did that one. I'm gonna cut the skin off. Actually, I don't know if I told you guys the story of this cow side here, but no, I'll stand it up. So a really nice guy on Instagram reached out to Kelly and said, I have a cow side, are you interested? She's not the best at reaching back to people. She'll comment back, but messages, she just, I don't know, she clams up. So I responded to the guy and I said, yeah, you know, if it's a nice cow side, I'll definitely need it. We agreed on a price. I sent him a shipping label so he didn't have to figure all that stuff out. He boxed it up, shipped it out, but brought it to the wrong place. He brought it to the post office instead of UPS. Long story short, this thing got lost in the mail for about 3 months, I'd say. And just the other day, it just showed up. And I was amazed. I saw the name on the come on, Travis. On the what? On the package. And I was like, no way. It made it. So, yeah, we got a whole cow side to replace. The only thing really wrong with this is a few pinholes down here, which, you know, isn't the end of the world. I kind of wish it wasn't on the bead, but we'll have to fix that. And I'm not sure if I want to, yeah. Well, first off, I need to cut part of the inner structure out because we don't need that, and I need to take this off. And unfortunately, I got to put it on the other side because this side actually has it. The other side's the one that doesn't have it. So yeah. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. Probably, you know, cut as high as I can. If I can get into that, I'll do that. Actually, that's not bad. That can be a, I can grind that slag off and just do a little pinhole weld there, but this I'd like to get above. So cut that straight across. Ooh, actually, that's all beat up from being an old, the old holes there. But this is actually just bolted in, so maybe I'll take that. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. but I'll figure it out. I'll tell you that for free. So yeah, this whole cowl side is probably getting cut off. I might take the firewall out, just because it's gonna be easier. Maybe I'll just cut the skin off like down here. I don't know what to do here. It is all nasty in here too. It's all beat up. I don't want to like ruin this cowl side because it's really not terrible. I guess I'll just cut up here, just cut that all off, and just deal with the inner structure, fix that, and then, you know, just replace it with that one, and then I'll have an extra cowl side to deal with. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll replace as much as I can because this bead's fine. This one's not bad. Just got dents and stuff. I'm just blabbing. I'm just wasting time while I figure this out. So let me actually figure out what I'm going to do here, and then, you know, you'll see. Alright, so what we got here, I cut all the spot welds of the skin, so that's separated up till this crease. I cut most of the way through this A-pillar. I don't have it all the way. I think I'm gonna have to get a Sawzall or something out, maybe my little one. Shove it in there, get that cut, and I unbolted the firewall, and I'm kind of pushing it out. I can't go that far because the motor's in the way, of course. It's hitting right there. So I think I got enough room. I can cut this without much strife. Let's see. Show you what I did to the cowl, which wasn't too much, but let's get up here, show you here. So I took the inner structure piece that was spot welded to here, which this was part of the A-pillar. Not enough there that I wanted to save it, so that got taken out. I'm actually going to leave this one on, and I'll cut the one that I take out of this out and put it on the other side. So luckily, ooh, no, they are rights and lefts, so maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just leave it or change the end. I don't know. That doesn't have to happen right now, but I think I'm going to address the bottom here. It is such a shame that it has little pinholes here. Like, come on, it was so good. Like, from here to, like, here. Oh, we'll say the end. Here, the end is bad. Up front, it's nothing. Nice metal under there. So, it kind of sucks. But, I do have a bunch of stuff, thankfully. Yeah, thankfully, when I build a car, I make sure I have triples of everything, you know, in case I gotta do something funky here. So, got this guy, so I can probably splice in here, and that'll be okay. So, let's look at it this way. I like that bead. That bead is very similar. So, yeah, I'll just slice in a little bit of this. Splice in, not slice in. I'll make sure this whole contour is the same, so I don't have any weird things going on when I go to shut the doors. So if I have to leave this and cut next to it, go over and down, I will. I'll leave this if I have to. So honestly, it's good metal. It's really not that bad up in here, so I might... it's just going to make it more complicated, honestly. Yeah, what the heck. I'll just kind of come over and down. But, yeah, I'm going to map that out. I'll do that. And then, yeah, splice it in. I'll come back to you. And hopefully, you know, I'll have this out. Actually, I can take this out first. I'll do major surgery first. Then I'll figure out what I'm doing here. Because I can do that off the car. I don't need that intact because it's not there anyway. I do, in fact, want to find out how much of this I'm saving. So I think I'm just gonna make a straight cut over there, straighten that thing out, and then splice it where the cut is, or at least close to it. Alright, so I'm gonna cut a little below this line. I don't know if you can see the line here, but that's kind of where I measured bead up on this panel. So, and also measured from the bead top here all the way up, same spot, so we're good. I'm gonna cut under the line, even though I made the mark under where that is, just to be safe, give me extra room. You can always cut more. You can't, well, you can add more, but it's a pain in the butt. Same thing. Cool. Nice, good. Alright, so. Killer. Keeping the stock as much as it's going to be easier to just throw that one in there. Because this one does have a dent. So I don't know how that got smashed in right here. But there's a dent here, but I still want to keep the factory locations. I don't know how accurate that is. It's probably pretty accurate and I could make it work, but I want stock strikers, stock dovetail locations. Call me crazy, whatever. You already probably think I'm crazy for building this car in the first place, so whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I got this cut, trimmed out, fits good here, and from the K member right here up to this little corner, the top here, See that right there? Both sides is 30 1/4. I'm not sure if it needs to be that, but that's what mine is. At least it's even. So I'm gonna buzz this in. Yeah, there's not much to it but to do it. Yeah. Let me get this saw welded in, and then this is going to be ready for you know, that to be put on. So I'll probably take care of this since I can see it right here. I'll get the rust off of this, maybe spray it in some primer, and yeah, just prep. I'm not gonna weld this in tonight, but you know, probably be tomorrow night kind of thing. I already sandblasted the inside here where it's going to be welded to this, so I'll probably hit that with some primer, and then just, you know, I don't know, grind off just where I'm going to be doing the welds. Like I've said before, weld through primer does not work for me, so I'm trying ways to get around it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Good thing I checked this. I'm not gonna say it's not even close, but it ain't even close, brother. Dude, what the frick, bro? Seriously, what's up with this? See if the old one fits. The old one was in the hole. sub rail wrong on this side? I would hate for that to be so. Damn, Brookfield shit. I just hope I didn't cut too much off of the... you know what I'm saying here? Goddamn thing. Bitch. This fits so perfect right there, though. This fits so perfect on the holes, too. I'm having all sorts of trouble over here. This is not fun. But I'll get it. I'm just trying to make the old one fit again. Have this match, you know, what it was. Because if that happens, then I know at least I have it right to a certain degree. Does look nice. It looks better now. It didn't really look great before. Probably why it didn't fit. It was wrong. No, probably why it didn't look right, because it was wrong. Nice. Bad. Owie. Yow. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Ow. Alright, I got it figured out. You know I would. Yeah. So, still, from here to this tip, 30 1/4. So, we're all G. Just gotta weld it up, and then I can pack it up. Because it's late. And I still have the 36 outside, and I'm not leaving that outside. So, I gotta hurry up. Jeez, come on. I got electric cords, I got grounds, I got welding cords, and I have air hose, all in 2-foot area. Ridiculous. Sick. Alright. Foundation is all set for the tree window. Alright everybody, I'm in here tonight in the garage now that I got this 8-pillar on, but I don't think it's in the right spot. After doing a bunch of measuring and yada yada yada, I don't think it's right. And you know, I don't think it's a matter of these holes. I think it's on an angle somewhere, so I'm gonna have to change the angle and these holes, because this angle I think is right. And then when it comes down here, it kind of goes wrong. I don't know if it's the A-pillar that's wrong, or it can't be that. This is an original 32.3 windows cowl side, and I'm taking measurements from this line down to the body line. So that's where this scribe is, all the way to here. And I know the front, I did some more. I use these Trulers once in a while. Not a huge fan of them because, you know, I don't know. They definitely have their uses, but all the time, not a huge fan. But I like them for this. When you're kind of comparing stuff, you can just stick it on, so you don't have to keep going back to it. You can just have a little piece, you know, stuck on the other side showing what measurement this is, and you can go back and forth. You don't have to remember a bunch of measurements, so, or I could just write them on the car, that too, but that's nice and flexible. So I was trimming this, like trimming a little bit of this, made sure everything fit right, so when this was pressed up against that, my measurement was correct to the top of the bead. And same with this. I had a little overlap, but that is where I want it to be, 2 3/4 inches from this crack to the top of the bead here. So I'm there, I'm like bang on, and it's good all the way down here. And then once it gets like here, I start moving inboard. Like I see more of this than I should. So I'll put it on for you. This is about where it's gonna go. And down here, you see how you start seeing more, and it's not lining up well with that. Yeah, so I don't like that. So I don't know if I cut that side too short, because I cut the cowl and I cut the A-pillar, on this side I just cut the A-pillar and I'm using a full cowl side. And look, that's no good here. So I got some thinking to do and figure out where the heck I went wrong. I don't know if cutting this off was a bad choice or not. I tend to think it's a good idea because it's using the whole cowl side, but at the same time, nothing's lining up. So I don't know what to do at the moment. Kind of gotta just figure it out. I would tend to think something's just not lined up, but it is. Yes, it gets better, but it also is not correct. What the heck, man? What did I do? I think I'm gonna have to cut the bottom of this. I think I'm gonna have to cut the bottom of the cowl off and put a cowl patch down and kind of clock the patch. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look. I gotta look at the other side and see what the heck that looks like. If that looks wrong, then I messed something up. I don't think I did though. I usually do pretty good. Alright, so I kind of figured out what I needed to do. I needed to lift the cowl up, cowl side up. I need to lift it up a little bit. I thought it was too small, like how I needed to move it. I mean, the space between the crack and the top of the bead would have been too short if I moved it up at all. But I took the measurement on some calipers from the inside to the outside where it fit on the bottom, and I transferred that measurement over to a good set of doors, and it was good. We're good. The amount that it was smaller was almost unseeable from the eye, and I think where I had it before honestly would have been too big. So good now. I had a bunch of scribe marks on there, so I just re-dicum that. Gonna scribe it again, trim it for the last time, and then leave it because I still need to repair the bottom of the cowl side. And then we can start repairing that quarter panel on this side, and then, you know, and then there's a bunch of stuff. I guess I'll rattle off what we need to do because the dicum is still drying. We'll see if the camera doesn't die. So we need to do this treatment down here like I did the other side and make this fit nice. Then I need to do the whole side of the whole this whole lip here all the way up. I even need to do this corner because it's all, you know, all messed up. So I'm debating on just doing a strip down here. Oh, it'll be a strip to here, and then this detail will be kind of in one. It's gonna be tough. And then, well, this from probably here to here, and then the piece up is gonna be a separate piece. There's gonna be a bunch of pieces in here. It's just a very difficult area where a lot of things kind of come together. I gotta figure that out, and I'm still unsure if I'm gonna either use a different quarter panel or if I'm going to fab one up, because this bead's even wrong. Not that it's wrong, it's just been, I guess it was hit or something, so that the edge is rolled under, and it just doesn't have the crispiness that it should. And I'm pretty sure I have a nice piece coming from California. Unsure when it's going to get here. I really should contact Mike and see where he's at. And once we get those things done, cowl, quarter, and both of these lips on either side. So this door edge will be repaired. back to what it should look like, kind of. I'll do my best. And then we can start hanging doors and dealing with that. I don't know if I told you before. I think I did. We tried fitting the inner, and it is way off. So I'm unsure if we're going to use those inners and outers. I don't know. I got to get the door that's upstairs, the chopped door that we have. It's chopped reverse, but it's still a complete door, so it's something to work from. So I'll try and hang that and see if it closes anywhere near what it's supposed to, because I think I can, if that has hinges on it, I can, slip the pins in and actually hang that door, which I should kind of do that now, because that would be kind of cool to see. Yeah, I'm going to do that now. That door is very heavy, but I just had that idea and I really want to do it. Yikes, this thing's heavy. See if that chop matches. Anyway, if it's too big, if it's too small, I think it's gonna be good. See if this even lines up. Oh, it is. Oh man. Oh, it's chopped too much in the front. I could cut the door top off of it. I guess I'm really not afraid of that because I gotta steal it anyway. Just don't know how far to cut. That's the problem here. I don't know where to cut. Where to steal from what and why. Okay. Yeah, see if that did anything. If not, I'm not gonna mess with it because it doesn't want to show. Oh, a heavy dog. Again, huh? Is it just too close, I think, huh? Oh no. Yeah, I do think I need to push that middle hinge out a bit. Oh, for sure. Okay. Damn reverse chops. If this thing wasn't reverse chopped and was chopped the same way but opposite, I think we'd be cooking with grease. I wouldn't even have to chop this door. I could probably just use it. But yeah, yeah. No, this fits all right. Okay, I'm not doing too bad. I want this thing to fit though. Come on. So I think next time I come out here and work on this thing, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna cut this door. I'll probably just cut it through where they cut it. So, because I'd have to cut it there anyway to kind of smooth everything out, because they didn't taper anything down, they kind of just plopped it back down and buzzed it in. They kind of half-ass tried, but not really. So I'll probably just slice right through where they welded, and it should fit. You know what? F that, I'm doing it now. That's what you guys want to see. That's what the people want to see. All right, here we go. What the heck, right? Oh, that felt good. B-pillar needs some moving. Oh my God, look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a car. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Obviously doesn't fit yet, but we're getting there. We'll get this thing to fit. Just gotta mess with the B-pillar location and all that happy. You know what? It's gonna be a project, but we'll get there. We'll make it there. Man, looking like one. Oh, I wish I could push it outside. It's too dark, too late. Rad.